What's up, Brijitos? Reverend Dave here. Today, I'm going to give you another altar tour, but this is my final one, the final resting place, I hope. I literally have moved my altar around probably 6 or 7 times in the past 5 years. I'm super anal, and it's got to be in the right spot, whatever. But under some certain circumstances that happened, this particular room, uh, it worked out great for it. So I dedicated a whole room to my practice, more or less. And I'm going to show you what I do, basically, and type of magic that I do, I guess. So here you go. I'm going to turn you around. All right. This is the entrance. And I have 3 bedrooms in the front of my house. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 bedrooms in front of my house, and 3 bedrooms in the back of my house. And I have an AC unit for each side. Well, the AC unit on the front of the house went out. It's been 105 to 110 for a while, so the room gets blazing. So I have this fan in here that helps. But anyways, quick backstory. This room used to be filled with drums, guitars, and amps and stuff. It was a music room, band practice room for me and my kid, because my son is pretty established. He's 23 years old, but he has 2 records out already. Playing drums on one band, and then singing for another band called Casket Raider. It recently came out not too long ago. Anyways, he went on tour, took everything with him, and I never brought it back. And I'm like, well, shit. Might as well use this room for something good. So anyways, these are my decorations, because every room in my house, I have a 6-bedroom house, and every room is themed. So a lot of models and photographers come and do photo shoots here at the house. So this one, I call it my medieval torture room. I'm actually building a rack and bed of nails and a vibrating chair type of thing. But this is what I do. Let me start over here. Hopefully you can see, because the floors are black, the walls are dark, and there's virtually no lighting in here. Just a couple spell books that I have on hand if I need a quick reference or whatever, because I love to write my own spells personally, but I do other stuff too. Couple of my Book of Shadows. One's strictly sigils, one's all spell work. My collection of candles and incense. This is actually my altar table. Nothing too fancy other than the table itself. It's just an old coffee table I found on the side of the road that I love. That has no glass tops. But it's been in every room of my house. And finally, I put it here, and I put it on some stands and raised it up, and works great. So, starting from this side, some stuff that I have for some spell work I'm about to do, some of the witch casket stuff that I'm going to do. This is my 120, 130-year-old mortar and pestle. It was handed down to me from my grandma. It's called the molcajete. Super old, but I love it. I crush my herbs in it. She used to cook me breakfast in that, believe it or not, when I was 5 years old, a little lad. A couple spell jars that I've done. My fetch kitty, soon to be servitor. I'm going to do a video on that soon. Just a burn bowl that I like to burn stuff in, dress candles in, whatever, what have you. This bowl I use a lot. I just cleaned it, that's why it's nice and pretty. But I do a lot of spell work using this tin pan. Highly recommend one of those. Money bowl that I did in one of my videos. I call it reactivating money bowl, because it's kind of self-going. You just let incense in there and just And believe it or not, it does work, and it works in mysterious ways. It works. So watch that video. A couple of my stones. Like I said, I don't have a lot. My wand, just a tree branch with the tree of life emblem on there. You know, pretty basic, but I use it once in a while. Don't have an anathema, really. Really don't need one, but whatever. My little bowl of trinkets, if I need them for anything. Plenty of rusty nails for you know what. And then, there you go, now you can see it. This is my spice rack. I'm going to back up a little bit. It's pretty big, but this is my spice rack. Holds my essential oils and all that crap. So, I think I got that at a garage sale for like $2 and I painted it. And then, like I said, just a lot of sconces. This is my shrine to Hecate. I know this painting is not of her, but it reminds me of her and I keep it, so I use it. Put a lantern over there, some keys, some spiced rum in a cup, stuff like that. Some more stuff. That's just another cool print. And then this is where I do a lot of, I guess, bigger spells, if you want to say that. I really love sigil work, as you can probably tell. I'm going to back up a little bit. Okay. Each one of these sigils obviously have different meanings, but some are really old. Some are I've pre-drawn, or that are pre-drawn, that I've found that I really like, that kind of spoke to me. And a lot of these are ones that I handmade myself. And I energize them as I go. But there's some specific ones, like this one right here is for protection for my kids, at each one of their names. Okay, and their initials in each one. It's for them. Because Outer Circle has ones that I use occasionally. Another really good, powerful one that I use is this one to stop gossip. And then Inner Circle, I have ones. It's for love, lunar magic, attracting money. Some for strong magic. Want to energize all the rest of the sigils in the center. And then, of course, I added, because I'm a big fan of Nikola Tesla, his universal numbers of 3, 6, and 9. Okay. And if you haven't got onto that, I'm gonna do a video on that soon, because I think it's pretty amazing, because he was a genius. And then, other sigils that I use a lot. This one, because I'm a healer, so I use this one a lot to do like a lot of spiritual healing and cleansing. Different ones, but that's how I practice my magic. Sometimes, or half the time, if it's a big spell, whatever, I do it sky clad. I come in here, put a pillow down, and just meditate for a while. And I'll do some pyromancy, some fire scrying. Just really just visualize and get into it. And yeah. And then that's about it. It's a little peek into my world of magic and what I do. Hopefully you're inspired. Any questions, leave a comment down below, whatever. Subscribe, like, don't like. Just don't send me any stupid links to porn sites and all that shit and whatever those spam that I get, because it just gets deleted. But yeah, do that. And once again, thank you guys. Sorry about my hair. God, it's a mess. But thank you once again so much for subscribing. I've got 250 subscribers already since January, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but people keep telling me it's really good. I don't know. You know, I'm new to the whole YouTube thing, but I'm just here to share all the bullshit that I know. And once again, if you have any questions, leave them down there. But thank you again. And I want to take a minute to say my condolences to all the people in Florida in the building collapse. That's awful. I couldn't even imagine being asleep and that happening. But I know I have a lot of friends out there, whether secular or witchy, even YouTubers out there in Florida. But just to everybody, my condolences. Lighting a candle for you. I hope everything will come out the best. But thank you guys once again. Reverend Dave, remember, take no shit, do no harm. Love you. Bye.